Hi Brainbox. Welcome to Brainbox YouTube channel. Do you want to know more about verbs? We will be discussing that in this video. But before we continue, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to keep you posted about other review topics. You can also avail of our CSE books and other reviewers. Just click the link to our shop in the caption below. So, what are verbs? Verbs are words that express an action or a state of being. The following are the basic qualifications of English verbs according to formal differentiation. The intransitive verbs. These verbs do not have complements, that is, they are not followed by noun or adjective phrases, since they indicate actions done by the subject, involving no one or nothing else. Example: laugh. We laugh together. The italicized word is an example of an intransitive verb because the word laugh does not need a direct object. The transitive verbs. These verbs are followed by noun phrases functioning as their direct object. Example: borrow. Sam borrowed the research book from his classmate. The italicized word is an example of a transitive verb because the verb borrowed is followed by a direct object, which is the research book. Linking verbs. These verbs are followed by a noun phrase, adjective phrase, or adverb of place or time. These verbs are also known as verbs of incomplete predication. They ascribe an identity, quality, or position to the subject by relating the succeeding part of the sentence, called their complement, to the subject. Example: remain. George remained hidden. The italicized word is an example of a linking verb because it links the subject George to the subject complement, which is the word hidden. Auxiliary verbs. These verbs are used to complete the verb phrase in certain constructions, such as the emphatic, the negative, the passive, or the perfect and progressive aspects. They take the tense morpheme, which means that when these auxiliary verbs are used, the main verbs no longer uninflected, or take the past and present participle. Example: do. I do hate you. I do not hate you. I did hate you. The word do is an example of an auxiliary verb because the main verb, which is the word hate, does no longer need to take the past or present participle. Modal verbs. These verbs occur before the main verb and denote a modification of the basic meaning of the main verb, in terms of attitude, conditionality of the action, and the like. Modal verbs belong to the auxiliary verbs category. They differ in function because when modal verbs are used, the main verbs are also inflected. Example: shall. I shall come early. I should have came earlier. This is an example of a modal verb because the main verbs are also inflected. Reflexive verbs. These verbs take the reflexive pronoun, indicating actions done by the actor for himself. Example: we divided a box of chocolates among ourselves. This is an example of a reflexive verb because the action word, divided, is done by the actor for himself. Alright, to test whether you understood the topic, let us answer the following exercise. Identify the option that correctly fills in the blank. Number 1. A group blank just finished a round of volleyball. Letter A. Did. Letter B. Had. Time is up. The answer is letter B, had. Number 2, you blank uneasy. Letter A, seem. Letter B, feel. Time is up. The answer is letter A, seem. Number 3, Shara blank a valuable lesson today. Letter A, learned. Letter B, taught. Time is up. The answer is letter A, learned. That's all for today. Share this video for others to learn too. If you want to learn more, you can avail of our CSE books and other reviewers. Just click the link to our shop in the caption below. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.